so disconnect. Alright, I'll try to stream another one, I guess. Let's see what I can do for you. If you're watching the stream, we just got disconnected from a game. Anti-Mage DC'd, and so yeah, that happened. Let's try to find... Alright, let's just flip through one more. Yeah, let's go back to the front. Okay, so... if we go to all pick, let's see if we can find one that's early on enough that... looks like this one's 2 minutes in. I'll drop us into that and try to see what's going on there. So, if you're sticking with this stream, this is Pub Player, Cast Pub Games. I'm MattyIce13. Thanks for joining me this evening. We're casting some Dota 2 pubs. The last one we were in just got disconnected. There's one that I've already casted up on the Twitch page, which was a replay. If you enjoy these type of casts and you have a game that you want me to cast, just put it in the Twitch and in the Twitch chat, and I will most definitely try to cast it for you. Can't say guarantee I'll get to every single cast, but I'd be more than happy to try to cast games for people. Alright, so here we go. Game is tied currently, 1-1. Right now, Beastmaster and Lion are pursuing, but Lifestealer's here, are pursuing out an Earthshaker. But Lifestealer is probably going to kill Lion, although Earthshaker might die in return. Yep, so Lifestealer kills Lion, Beastmaster kills Earthshaker. So tied 2-2. And yeah, so I'm going to try to reconstruct what's going on in this game. One team we've got Meepo, Invoker, Ursa, Lion, Beastmaster. Looks like they're running a dual lane down at the bottom with Meepo and Ursa, which is interesting. I'm not going to make any more comments on that further than that. Oh, arrow down the bottom lane. Ursa caught. Ursa run. And he's going to... Oh, Ursa leap. And the Starfall. So, yeah, Ursa dies. Meepo is... got the net on Veno and is going to kill Veno. And Lion is now here. Uh-oh, Mirana run. And Lion is going to do the... Invoker's going to kill Storm Spirit mid, but we're focusing on this Mirana right now, who's going to probably... Yep, die. So, Mirana dies. So, Invoker dies mid, Storm Spirit dies mid, but... And then Mirana dies, and Ursa dies, and Veno dies down at the bottom. So, 5-5. This game, pretty even so far. Let's take a look at the XP. XP, virtually 0. Gold, again, virtually 0. So this is a really even game so far. If you're just tuning in the stream, this is MattyIce13, and this is Pub Player Cast Pub. So I'm a Pub Dota player. Not particularly good at pubs either, but I do like to cast, and so I am casting various games. So here we've got a Storm Spirit mid, a Lifestealer, and a... shoot, I just had it. And an Earthshaker top, Mirana Veno bottom for Dire, and then we have an Invoker mid, Lion Beastmaster top, and Ursa Meepo bottom for Radiant. And if we look around here, the let's check the last hits. Lifestealer obviously farming up quite a bit. So yeah, he is well on his way to... he has Phase now, sitting on 1,200 gold. Lion is going to die to Storm Spirit, who has a haste rune. So yeah, that just happened. Let's see, Ursa and Meepo running around bottom, and Storm Spirit comes in on the Invoker, and Sunstrike's going to miss, and Invoker's going to die. Mirana and Storm on the run, but they're both fine. Lion comes mid, but Invoker does get killed, so another death for him. Invoker's leading his team in CS. Let's check the net worth. Lifestealer is way out in front. Wow. Wow, he's almost twice as much as the leader of Radiant. So that is huge for him. He's going to start building, I believe, his armlet. And that is... Lifestealer with an armlet can be very, very scary, especially because he can basically steal back all the stuff he loses. Meepo gets Gale, tosses a net. Poof poofs in the other Meepo, and they're going to go to town. Poofs again, and Veno. Oh, is this one Meepo going to die, though? Gets ward trap. Marana leaps up to the high ground, and kaboom. Veno dies, though. To, I believe, a combination of creeps and Sunstrike. Good Sunstrike by Invoker. Way to call that. And Ursa, though, on the run. Definitely needs to get out. Storm Spirit has an illusion. Sneaking around. Beastmaster. Top lane. Kills Earthshaker. Lifestealer infests into a creep and pops right back out. Yeah, that's obnoxious. So, Beastmaster, no. Don't do it. So yeah, Lion should be able, unless, I mean, if Alchemist rages, Lion's not going to be able to stop him because it's a free BKB. So, yeah, that's problematic for them. Marana is farming up. She has hit 6, but decided not to skill Shadow. Instead going for the 3 points in Starfall, 1 in Leap, and 2 in Sacred Arrow. Actually, I kind of like that build a lot. Storm Spirit, I believe, is using these as kind of observer wards, and he's going to buy his treads. Let's see, we got the Meepos doing some jungling, going to sap some XP. Yeah, so generally doing their Meepo-y business. Good Meepos can really roll a game, especially if you don't know how to focus them. Definitely not something that I look forward to running twin pumps. Let's see, Lifestealer is 1,500 gold up. I don't think he's gonna build a Midas, and honestly, I really like that. I like that a lot. Like, Midases are great and all, and I agree that they are a valid item choice in a lot of cases, but man, I cannot stand, like, Farmfest Midas gaming. Lifestealer, though, top, hexed, and he's going to be fine. There's a rune bottom. Marana, is Marana going to take it? No, Marana looking for what I believe is going to be a gank on Invoker mid. So, here we go. Ursa, Starfall, dead. Finds him in the jungle. Good pick off by Marana and Veno. Veno actually found it. Marana comes in and wipes up, which is good for her to get the kill because she is, of course, the carry. Marana is going to build a Midas. So, stand corrected when I said we're not going to see Midases. So, this is, for, Meepo, bottom, nets on Storm Spirit, but Storm Spirit, Marana's here, Starfall, Meepo dies. Good leap in by Marana, showing good map presence and generally being a good teammate by helping out. She's very low on mana though, doesn't even have to leap. So she's probably going to sit in the jungle for a little while. Meanwhile, Ursa's jungling, and I'm going to put my link in the chat. Maybe some people will come watch. So this is actually going pretty well for Dire. And let's see here. So we've got Beastmaster hacking his way around top, still farming. Meepo's died a couple times. Very, very low net worth on Meepo right now. Oh, this is his... No, his net worth should definitely be higher than that because he has treads and whatnot. But anyways, Invoker and Marana are basically tied right now for gold. Storm Spirit's just below them. If we take a look at the gold graph, it's gone to Dire, a little more than 2,000, although not all of that. That basically is entirely consumed by the Midas gold that Marana spent on the Midas. And not to say that it's not going to help her, but it's not going to help her with get mid-game items right now. So instead of getting most of a mech, she has a Midas, which is going to help her a lot more late game. But mechs can be so useful. And here we go, Storm Spirit infest bomb from Nakes, and Sunstrike though, it's going to toast Storm Spirit. Earthshaker's going to kill Lion. Beastmaster TPing stun. No, Earthshaker does not get the stun off in time. So Beastmaster makes it out alive, but they do get the kill on Lion. And now Marana's going to pick up an Invis rune. We look at top lane. Lifestealer still farming. Still a good ways ahead of Invoker, although Invoker is catching up. Invoker has a Midas. That would explain things. And we've got Ursa from the bottom lane. From the jungle. And Lion is pushing against these Venom wards here, which can be incredibly obnoxious to push against. Middle tower, under fire from Forge Spirits, Beastmaster, Invoker. He's going to try to do some damage to the creep wave, but they're going to have to back off, I think, and the Forge Spirits are going to expire too. Top lane, Lifestealer, still devouring those creeps. TP's going to come in, Moonlight Shadow's going to come out from Mirana, so by Storm Spirit, big zip in, pulls the Invoker. Mirana here, Starfall, another one onto Beastmaster, and Storm Spirit though gets hit by the axes. Invoker gonna die, and not gonna be able to kill Storm Spirit with a Sunstrike, and Mirana is gonna kill Beastmaster as well. So, excellent job from Dire here, further widening that lead that they have, and now this is where Midas starts to look like a better pickup, because basically, if you pick up Midas when you're behind, you're not going to get items you need to survive, like, at the moment, but if you pick up Midas when you're slightly ahead, then it just helps you snowball out of control. Hold on a second, people. Alright, and it looks like we may have to DC. Nope. Yeah, I'm aware I need a better mic, people. Believe me. This is like the third pub game I've cast. I'm trying to keep my breath out of the mic. Invoker is going to take down the mid tower here. And so we have a trade mid. Earthshaker, alone in the jungle, gonna get hexed. Sunstrike, stun, axes. Excellent combination of abilities from the Radiant team. Storm Spirit is pushing this bottom tower along with Venno. This could end. Yeah, I think. I don't know if his tower will go down on this push. I think they're going to need to wait to get another creep wave. Top, multiple heroes. Looks like they're going to try to push down this top tower, and this one I think is going to be successful. Meepos are there, scaring off Lifestealer, and tower goes down. So, again, Dire is in the lead here, although we have just seen 2 towers pushed by Radiant. And Venno does, though, destroy the bottom tower. Oh, Ursa solos Roche and gets the Aegis, so this could be the start of maybe some group ups and team fights from the Radiant, just because now now Ursa has the Aegis, and so can push, basically, can run in without fear of dying, respawn, and really just wreck people. Mirana, Arrow to Fly, scouting the rune, I believe. TP in top. Looks like we might have an engagement in the jungle, and Lion is going to go down to a huge fissure from Earthshaker. Beastmaster is going to get slowed by the Gale. He's going to do as much damage as he can, but I don't see much hope for him. Storm Spirit zips in on Invoker, grabs him up. Invoker, though, ghost walking, stunned. Storm Spirit Remnant. Invoker, get out. And Invoker is able to successfully evade the people who are following him around in the jungle. So, lucky that Invoker was able to do that. Good thing he had Ghost Walk up and had the presence of mind. I know that my Invoker is absolutely awful in terms of, like, oh, so I need to invoke these, and by the time I've invoked the spell, it's too late, and I'm dead. So, he has, Ghost Walk up, still using his Midas, catching up. Again, he's 1,400 gold down, so he's slightly less off than he was before. And Lifestealer is going to come in and kill his Force Spirit. Let's see, bottom lane, Starfall, poofs by Meepo, and Meepo is going to die to Mirana. So, that double Starfall, doing a lot of damage. Storm Spirit's going to buy a Midas too. So, again, this will help them maintain their lead. Fissure block on the Lion forces him to back off quite significantly. Good play by Earthshaker, looking to protect Mirana, who was kind of bailing out. if we take a look at the gold, trending slightly in favor of the Dire, only by 1,000 though. And if we take a look at the XP, that's a little bit more in the Dire's favor by about 4,000. Lion is going to die to Earthshaker bottom lane, Invoker's on the run, stunned, and Lifestealer is going to get the kill there. So, more kills again for this Dire team, which is increasingly successful. And mid, Veno, Moonlight Shadow from Mirana is going to save him, and he's actually going to force Beastmaster to retreat. There's the Gale. He does unveil himself, and is he going to get the fade? Yes, he's going to get invis, and Storm is in, and Storm zips right into Beastmaster and absolutely wrecks him. Now pulling in Ursa, and Ursa's going to die. Ursa does have the Aegis, though, so Veno better clear the area pretty quickly. Yeah, Ursa respawns, Veno misses his Gale, so that is going to be the end of that. Lifestealer jungling over here. Lifestealer's bought a Heaven's Halberd. Not something that I've ever seen picked up on a Lifestealer before. Usually as a counter tip, actually. I'm not sure what the specific purpose of that is going to be, but news say, oh, Lifestealer, Meepo. Meepo's going to poof out. Okay, I thought he was going to try to poof and engage, and that would have been a poor decision. So now there are 3 Meepos doing Meepo-y things, and that basically means going around as a group, except for the one who's going back to base right now. And let's see, Invoker here, blasting away at the creeps, and so now we're back to a little bit more of a more passive farming game. Veno is healing up in the base. Veno is building a mech, which is usually what Veno does, actually. Great item for pushing. I would expect that if Radiant, or if Dire, once they get the mech up, I would look for them to maybe push a couple more towers, because they're losing, or actually no, they're tying the tower battle, so, but I think that mech will let them sustain pushes for a lot longer. Oh, Storm Spirit, zip in on Ursa, arrow, oh, great arrow by Mirana, and Ursa looks like he's going to get cleaned up no problem. Have to say, Mirana, very high skill player, up mid here, Lifestealer going on the Beastmaster, and Meepo, oh no, Meepo is just going to get like eaten by this Lifestealer. He's going to try to kite a little bit. Sunstrike, not going to happen. Poofs in, Lifestealer still chasing though, infest and pops out. Wow, good play by Lifestealer. Gets another kill, and gets his dominating streak. So that is pretty good play by Lifestealer, I have to say. But in return, it looks like maybe this tower is going to get pushed down by the by the Radiant, so that's going to go down to Roshan. A little timer over here, respawning in 4 minutes. So we'll see who takes that. I would expect that this time Dire will contest it. Even though Ursa can solo Rosh, that's something that I think Dire needs to ward or do something to guard the pit, because, and Ursa gets a Blink Dagger, so now he's going to be able to initiate in. I think next item pickup for Ursa logically is a BKB, so he can jump in and sustain through it. But yeah, I think Ursa needs a BKB, is basically his next item. He's got the Vlads, he's got the Phase, now he's got the Blink. Yeah, you need the BKB, dude. But once he gets that, Ursa can jump in and just really go ham on people with Fury Swipes, and not Meepo. Poof into a jungle camp. They're going to be farming the creep wave up here. Let's see if they use the everyone poof. Yep, there we go. Kaboom! And the creep wave explodes. But Lifestealer's here, Veno's here. One of the Meepos is going to get open wounded, and they're all going to die again. So, good gank by Veno and Lifestealer. Meepo was probably a little too far out. I mean, obviously they were too far out, but like that area, they need to have observer wards in here to watch out for ganks coming, and maybe some in the river as well. But Beastmaster's here, Roar's up, and Ursa is just going to absolutely make hash of Mirana. Storm Spirit, though, zip in. Ursa is just going to get eaten alive by Lifestealer. Oh my goodness. Mech for Beastmaster, but he's going to die as well. Double kill for Lifestealer. Lion buys a Force Staff, but 3-to-1 trade up in the top. Again, this is not looking good for Radiant. They are really getting pushed hard right now. Like, Ursa managed to absolutely destroy Mirana, but then Ursa just gets eaten alive by Lifestealer. That's not good. If you're just joining the cast, this is Matty X13, pub player, cast the pub. in which I cast pubs on the front page of the Dota site, and Tower is going to go down top. So, and Venno is now going to be able to buy his mech. So I would expect to see more pushing from Dire because they've got Venno, and they also have Storm, Lifestealer, Mirana. All of them can obliterate creep waves just like at the drop of a hat. So that's something that I would expect to see coming from them. Invoker using his Force Staff to get around the jungle and uses Midas and stuff, and he's going to get a kill on the Centaur camps. Now, Meepo has illusions, which I find very, very funny because, you know, Meepo already has clones, now he has illusions. It's like there's so many Meepo. Storm Spirit, though, Infest Bomb incoming. I don't know if he can see the Radiant, but oh boy, Storm Spirit. Oh, he's going to go bottom on Invoker. Zip, Lifestealer, Storm, killed. That is why, if at all possible, you don't let Storm Spirit get picked up with Lifestealer. Like, Puck as well, I guess, because he has the orb, but Storm Spirit especially, because he can just zip all over the map and absolutely just destroy you. And Earthshaker has a blink, so prepare for Earthshaker to just jump in and wreck people. Mirana bought a Lincoln's. I'm not sure about the utility of a Lincoln's over BKB, although I guess if the Lincoln's gets popped, she can jump. She can leap away. Mirana is going to scout with an arrow into the jungle. Not going to find anything. So she, Lifestealer, and Venno are going to move towards the bottom lane. I feel like they're looking to push the tower. Venno buys a gem. That'll help him see Invoker. I'm not sure if anyone has a Shadow, but and Invokers bought items. So big item pickups coming in. Lifestealer gets the Roche, gets the Lincoln's buff, and it looks like they're going to go for the push here. Yeah, everyone's 4 heroes bottom, and except for Storm Spirit, who's mid, he's going to try to leap out of the Meepo nets. Does so, manages to force Meepo to back off. Top, it looks like we're going to have a counter push. So trade for trade, but this tower is going to go down quite a bit faster, and this one has just started getting work done. So, and they're going to rotate all the way out. I think rotate a bit. TP's in top. Earthshaker, Storm Spirit, Zip. He's going to get tornadoed, and then Chaos Meteored as well. In the trees, and Lion is going to die. So, not only do Radiant lose a tower and not get a tower in exchange, they also lose Lion. So not good. Beastmaster, stunned. Mirana, leap. Starfall, Sunstrike incoming though. Mech popped, and Beastmaster, TP. Can he do... Oh, Beastmaster gets out. Wow. Wow. That was close. So still 29-12 in favor of the Dire. If we check the XP, 14k XP difference, and 7,500 gold difference. That's pretty big. Not ideal for Radiant right now. They're going to need to win some big team fights, and Roche has respawned, so I expect this to be next. Kind of on the list. Ursa goes into the pit, but I think he's been spotted. Yep, Ursa takes an arrow, getting hit by Roche. Storm Spirit bashing on him. Invoker Sunstrike into the pit, but that's not going to be enough. I mean, Ursa, that was not a good decision to go in without his team. Like, he can do that at lower levels where maybe the other team doesn't really care about the Roche because guess what, they're farming. But in this case, that was kind of a bad move. Up top here, the tower is probably going to go down unless it gets denied. Oh, and Earthshaker does get the deny. Invoker doesn't get the tornado off in time, but he does get the Chaos Meteor, and now Earthshaker's on the run. Should be 2 more attacks from Invoker, but I don't even think he has... Does he have... Yeah, his Force Staff is used. Oh, he's going to get stunned, and then Zip, and dead. So Invoker dies to Storm Spirit, who comes in and saves Earthshaker's bacon. Invoker is going to buy back and maybe look for a Sunstrike, because Earthshaker is juking around like he knows what's coming. Now he's in the fountain. Are we going to see a Sunstrike into the fountain? No, looks like Earthshaker's out of the range where that can actually happen. Bottom lane, arrow to fly, misses the Beastmaster. If you're just joining us, this is Pub Player Cast the Pub, Matty Ice 13, and I'm just casting pubs. It's kind of a fun thing, just to work on my casting and build game knowledge in general. We're watching a game from the front page of Dota, like the watch page for live games. Two teams here. Dire's currently winning. They've established a pretty solid lead on the back of Lifestealer and Mirana play. Also, their Storm Spirit has been very good. Like lots of blinks, zips, that sort of thing. Zips in, knocks a guy out, and Lifestealer appears to be going for Roche. So now we're going to see... Oh, no, he's just scouting the Roche. He's actually going to buy his Abyssal Blade. So, wow, Lifestealer, farmed. Heaven's Halberd. I'm not sure who he intends that for. Oh, you know what? Never mind. That's for Ursa. That's so Lifestealer can literally just eat Ursa alive while he is... And Meepo's going to die. Mirana kills him somewhere in this vicinity. But yeah, that's for Ursa. So Lifestealer goes on Ursa, like open wounds, rages, and then Ursa tries to smack him and immediately gets disarmed. That's unfortunate. Storm Spirit jump on the Beastmaster. Arrow, Sunstrike's coming in. Beastmaster force staffed, and oh, he pops the mech. Mirana jumps in. Arrow, another one, and Beastmaster's gonna die from Earthshaker. Lion also on the run, and Ursa solos Roche again. Wow. So that is top lane. Invoker is stuck in the trees and stunned by Earthshaker, and Earthshaker's gonna look for him as soon as he pops out of the Ghost Walk. Yep, Storm Spirit's gonna zip in too. Invoker's running. Does one of them have a gem? No gems. Oh, Invoker, Force Staff. Oh, Venom slow though, and dead. So, Invoker almost escapes at the top, but ultimately can't get out alive. Unfortunate for him, but at the same time, kind of faded once you have that many people up there. Alright, so... we're going to see maybe a return to a little bit of farming here. As now these teams settle out. Mid maybe looking for a push from the Mirana. And yeah, they appear to be... Dire appears to be pushing mid. If you're just joining me, it's Matty Ice 13 in Pub Player Cast the Pub. Basically, I'm a pub player. I like to cast, so we're going to cast pub games. I mean, highly rated pub games, but pub games nonetheless. Lifestealer. Oh, good. Force Staff by Lion. Gets away. And the Lincoln's buff gets applied to Lifestealer. Arrow hits on Invoker. Lifestealer, Force Staff's away. Lifestealer has popped his Halberd, and I believe used it on Ursa, but Ursa's going to come back to life. Chaos Meteor rolls, Dust, Veno drops the Gale, Ursa again, BKB popped, slammed by Earthshaker, does some big damage, Mirana with the Starfall, and Meepo's dead, Venomancer's dead, Beastmaster dies, Lifestealer going again on the Ursa, but wow, he's going to get fingered, and dead. Lifestealer dies to Ursa and Lion combined. Good burst damage. Lifestealer does buy back though. Mirana, arrow to fly, and nope, gonna hit a creep. Lion gets stunned, and so not a very successful push for Dire. Lifestealer does buy back. Not many buybacks right now. Lifestealer obviously has the longest cooldown and the most gold to go. Most of most of Dire is just a little short of having a buyback, so it's not that big a deal right now. A little further away are Beastmaster and Lion, so we'll see what happens in them. And we'll pull the net worth back up again. So the top 3 of Dire out farming the top 3 of Radiant, and Mirana is going to die, and so is Earthshaker, and Lifestealer's on the run, and Storm Spirit is zipping around, and he's going to kill Ursa. And now Storm Spirit's going to try to zip out, and Lifestealer infest into Storm Spirit. Maybe. Lifestealer in on the Beastmaster. Deafening Blast. Storm Spirit's drained of mana. Lifestealer, though, good god, he is strong. Nope, he's gonna die. Storm Spirit, does he want to go back? Oh, Storm Spirit, what are you doing? Storm Spirit looking to maybe go back in on this one. Veno's Lincoln's is gonna get popped. Whirling Axes. Veno Mechs. Beastmaster. Forge Spirit's doing actually pretty good damage. Storm Spirit, though. The Veno wards, and Veno is going to die, but he does get the Gale off, and he hits 2. Storm Spirit is really on the run now, but he's going to actually make it up to... Oh, Force Staff from Lion. Oh, nice kill by Storm Spirit. Really, really nice use of the Ball Lightning there. Very, very, very good. Not something that you... I guess, not something I was expecting to see out of Storm Spirit. Very nicely done. Heroes on long death timers. Meepo is trying to farm. He's at 16. I'm trying to find Meepo Prime here. Meepo has a blink. I'm not entirely sure. Mirana's bought a Maelstrom. Invoker's bought Boots of Travel. Potentially thinking about split pushing maybe. And Mirana's also going to buy a Deso. Jeez, Mirana had a lot of gold. So let's take a look at the Mirana now. Wand, Lincoln's, Desolator, Treads. Okay, so she doesn't buy the Maelstrom, and because that was probably a misbuild. So now she has the Deso, which makes her deadly. I feel like Mirana, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of Lincoln's on Mirana. I mean, maybe I'm too much into the BKB. Lion's going to buy an Ognims, so he now has a 60-second cooldown until he gets the next level, which point he has a 20-second cooldown on Finger of Death. That is unreal. Potentially, if a team fight goes on long enough, he stays alive long enough to use that Finger of Death twice. That is huge burst damage. I mean, once you get to... yeah, we're talking about 1,000 damage, so 2,000 damage, even reduced by magic resistance. That is still huge burst, especially if you use it on someone like Mirana, who's not that... who's not that beefy. Then, yeah, you're going to have problems. Lifestealer's trying to push mid here. Storm Spirit, zip in. Bottom on Meepo. Wow, couldn't even get the camera over in time. Tornado on Lifestealer. Chaos Meteor, Deafening Blast. Lifestealer, Mirana, though. Earthshaker, huge ult. Big slam. Ursa's going to die. Storm Spirit zips back in. Going on Lion. Desolator, stun from Earthshaker. Storm Spirit, Mirana, one more, that should do it. And, yep, Lion dies. Mirana gets roared. Veno, he's going to get dragged back, though. Earthshaker's running around with like 100 health. He's instantly going to... Oh, he doesn't die. Earthshaker blinks away. He forces Invoker off. And, wow. Great play by Earthshaker to... I guess he basically backed off... He caused Invoker to back off, and Invoker might have come in and done something crazy. And now the T3 mid is going to fall. So... not looking good for Radiant right now. Lifestealer, yep, going on the buildings. Racks down. I think they're definitely going to get both racks. So both racks down. Invoker's going to die. Drops a gem. Did they see that he dropped a gem? I don't know if it matters anymore. So Mirana, Invoker buys back. It's hard to say what he's going to be able to do, though, against this push, especially once you have these Veno wards sitting in your base like that. Nobody wants to deal with Veno wards. Up top, we can see Earthshaker pushing that lane back out. So I thought that was somebody initially from Radiant who was trying to split push, but no, actually it wasn't. Ursa trying to get some farm mid. He has a Reaver, so he's going to be looking for Heartstorm. Finally picks up his Bloodstone. And so... yeah, Storm picks up the Bloodstone. Ursa, I believe, is going to be trying to farm into a, Heart of Tarrasque. Wow. Yeah, so it looks like Radiant might try to push mid, give it one last team fight. Storm Spirit is hasted. Zip. Okay, not going on someone right now, though. Meepo is going to die to Lifestealer, though, so that was what Storm Spirit was zipping towards. Good one, Meepo. Yeah, Meepo is really just fed this game. That's basically the word to describe it. Storm Spirit walking around with his Lincolns. Again, the heroes who have easy escapes like Storm and Mirana, Lincolns is good, but on someone like Invoker or maybe Earthshaker, maybe Veno. Veno has a Ghost Scepter. That's fine. They don't want to burn spells on him. So, yeah, either a Ghost Scepter or a BKB. I really like to see on most heroes, though. Like, Lincoln's is the exception. I mean, if you have like Weaver who can get away easily, Mirana or Storm Spirit, I think it's fine. But other than that, BKB gives you that sustained teamfight presence. DD down here. If Veno sees that, then or Mirana sees it. Yeah. See, they're trying to figure out who's going to take the rune, guys. Who's going to take the rune? Who's going to take it? We give it a Lifestealer? Lifestealer, get over here. Take the rune. So they're having this conversation right now. Storm Spirit, though, is waiting with an Infest Bomb. Oh, yeah. And he's going to zip, and he's on the Lion, and the Lion is going to die. And that's basically instant. Storm Spirit is invis now. And, yeah, so Lion dies. Great pickoff right there. And now we're going to see a 5-man push. Arrow's going to miss. Storm Spirit zips across the ice wall, and Mirana leaps. And but Invoker's going to be able to make it out. Ursa comes in, has his BKB. Doesn't matter. He's going to die way too fast to do anything. So now Mirana and her illusions from the Manta style that she just casually bought are going to go to work on the bottom racks. Bottom racks down. Storm Spirit blinks in on the Invoker. Ooh, Invoker ghost walks. A little bit of fountain diving going on right now. Invoker's on the run. Can they see him? I can't. Oh, and yes, now they can. Invoker's going to go down. He's got 86 seconds on the respawn timer. He's not going to make it back. Earthshaker blink. Mirana's leaping around. They're going to go on the T4s. And this is GG. There's no Meepo hiding himself in shame over on the side of the map using his 71 tangos that he bought. Good for you, Meepo. Glad that makes you happy. Now we're going to go for a little bit of fountain diving. Storm is not going to die, actually. Veno is. And Storm's actually is going to die this time. The creeps, meanwhile, are going to kill the throne. And that's going to be GG. Thanks for watching. This is Pub Player Casa Pub. And if I take a look at the time, 11:27. Yeah, I'm going to have to sign off for the night, guys. Thanks for watching, though. I'm glad that at least one person stuck with this. If you want to see a specific pub game casted that you played in or you thought was really cool, put it in the chat, and I will look at it and see if I can put up a recorded cast of it. I love doing replays. So, yeah, let me know what's up. This is Matty Ice 13 in Pub Player Casa Pub, signing off. Thanks, guys.